Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the PNG Pacific Capital live stream. This is your host, Jared, tuning in for what's this session, London session. So I'm just gonna do a quick recap of what's been happening lately. Looking at the daily time frame, currently pushing bearish at this point. Yesterday's daily candle pushed up, closed significantly above 1876, which was this resistance level over here. Previous resistance level was held on the 9th of February. We have the current daily candle pushing bearish, potentially doing a bottom wick. If we do continue this bullish momentum starting from the actually starting last week Wednesday. If we do continue this bullish momentum, looking to the left, we have clean traffic coming up all the way to 1952. So that's where we could potentially go on the daily time frame on gold. So that's that on the daily time frame. Looking at the 4-hour time frame now, the 4-hour time frame is where it gets a little bit interesting. Look at the 4-hour time frame. We have this resistance formed during Asia session in 1914. So we had price rejecting 1914, rejecting at this point. We have this current forward candle opened a little less than an hour ago, slightly broken below the previous forward candle low. If we do continue pushing bearish, we have clean traffic coming, endless possibilities of where price could go on the bearish time frame. But you know, if we do have any confirmations, we might potentially retest the highs at this point. So that's that. Looking at the 1-hour time frame, now based on the 1-hour time frame, we can clearly see that this previous 1-hour candle closed bullish, creating a newfound support level at 1903 right here. And we have this current 1-hour candle pushing bearish, closing in the next 9 minutes. If we do, yeah, I think we're just gonna wait for this 1-hour to see how this 1-hour candle closes in the next 9 minutes. We might have some potential bullish pushes at this point. If we do close bearish, creating some sort of resistance over here, and then if we have the next 1-hour candle pushing up, breaking above this resistance, this is a 80 plus pip range coming up to 1913. You know, a lot of potential opportunities on the upside if we take a trade above 1904.50. So just have to wait to see how this 1-hour candle closes in the next 9 minutes. Just a little pick on the 30-minute time frame. 30-minute time frame is a little bit messy at this point. We have resistance also above 1905 right here. Not too sure how price is going to react at this level. And I think if you have a nice candle closure of 1905, we could potentially have price really driving up to 1912.50 over here. So we just have to wait for the next 9 minutes to see how this candle closes for confirmations. Yeah, at this point we're pretty much just chilling at this point. Nothing as yet. Okay, looking at the 30-minute time frame, we have price trading in this range. Maybe I'm just thinking maybe if we break the high over here in the 1 hour time frame, we could anticipate volume to come in. We have this 1 hour candle closing in the next 4 minutes, so I'm just trying to see how it closes. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, 1905, potential buyers will be above 1905. Okay, this is where it gets a little bit tricky now, eh? Okay, we have a support formed over here. I think at this point I'm just gonna be sticking to the 30-minute time frame. It's gonna be sticking to the 30-minute time frame for potential candle closures above 1904, 1905 area right up here. Yeah. We could potentially take a trade on the 1-hour time frame if anticipate price to push bullish, but we clearly have resistance over here on the 30-minute time frame, so I'm going to stick to the 30-minute time frame on this one. I'd like to see how this next 30-minute candle closes for a potential trade towards the upside or the downside. We'll see. So this is pretty much our trading plan for today. We have potential buys above 1905, clean traffic towards the top, coming up towards 1912.50, and as for sells, we have clean traffic coming down towards this resistance area of support level area at 1980-96 area right here. So pretty much just waiting for candle close confirmations. If you see anything that we like, then we're going to capitalize on it. Otherwise, just pretty much just waiting at this point. Yeah. I mean, looking at the 1 hour time frame, we are breaking above the previous 1 hour candle high right now. This would have been a nice opportunity to get in. The break of the previous 1 hour candle high. We had a weak rejection towards the bottom, so that's justifiable. But we are pushing nicely at this point. So right now it's gonna wait for a candle closure. Gonna wait for potential candle close to capitalize on it. Otherwise, man, this is a pretty nice trade. Would have been a nice trade on the 1 hour time frame though. Boom, right here. Oh well. Just gonna wait and see how this candle closes. If ideally, I'd like it to retrace, and then we're gonna execute on the next candle. But otherwise, if it continues without us, then we missed the trade and we're gonna call it a session. Yeah, this thing has moved like 50 pips without us. Strong bullish momentum. At this point, we're pretty much there's really no need to be having FOMO at this point. You know, I did say that we could have potential buys above 1905 here, we just didn't have any confirmations on the 30-minute time frame. Ideally, we'd like a potential candle close confirmation for us to anticipate price to drive bullish. But you know, it is what it is. We have price significantly moving bullish at this point. So, two things could happen. We might close bullish on this 30-minute candle, and then we could potentially drive bullish. But I'm not too confident taking any trades in this range over here. We do have this candle closing in the next 15 minutes, so we'll see how price reacts off these resistance levels. Resistance levels at the top over here. So while waiting for this candle to close in the next 30 minutes, this 30-minute candle to close in the next 30 minutes, we're gonna go through some commonly asked questions that's been asked. One of those questions are, what trading strategies do you use, and how do you decide which markets to invest in? So what I use and what I do at the moment is I trade only price action. Price action every day, day in, day out. I'm pretty much a day trader. I don't like to hold trades more than a day. Or I don't even like to hold trades more than, I think more than 3 hours is too much for me, so I like to keep my trading ideally less than 3 hours maximum. So, and at the moment I'm only trading gold. The reason I'm trading gold is because gold is pretty much a volatile pair. At any given session, you know, the chances, there's a pretty high chance you could potentially catch 10 pips or 15 pips in any session. Because each forward candle is like, I don't know. Let's take a look at these forward candles. No, actually not on this. So this is the reason why I like to trade gold. Each and every one of these forward candles are like massive forward candles. We have this forward candle right over here during Asian session. Let's see. So this forward candle here during Asian session, this is what, 40 pips big. We have this second forward candle during Asian session right over here. How big is this? 100 pips big. We have the current forward candle that opened a little over an hour ago. Already moved the 100 pips. So what are the chances you could catch like 10 pips, 15 pips out of these messy moves? Highly likely you could potentially catch these moves. So that's the first question. What's the second question? What are some of the biggest risks or challenges that you face when trading? How do you manage them? I think right now, overtrading. Overtrading is something I'm continuously working on. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a perfect trader. Sometimes I get into a habit of overtrading, having a little bit of FOMO here and there. But that's something everybody faces. But it's something I'm continuously working on improving. I'm getting used to it. Basically, taking 1 or 2 trades per session is all that I need. If I take 2 losses, I'm calling it a session. Even sometimes when I take a loss, I just call it a day at that point. So I think that's one over trading. What else? Withdrawing. Sometimes I keep forgetting to withdraw. I compound my account, and then when it comes to withdrawing, I think basically if possible, withdraw every week, end of the week. But if you have a small account, maybe at the end of every 2 weeks. But otherwise, if you have a substantial account, withdraw every week. If you happen to be a profitable trader, or if you can make consistent gains at the end of every week, withdraw. Holy shit! Look at this rejection, bruh. Look at this rejection. Did we miss something over here? Did we miss something? Did we miss something here, bro? Did we miss something? Was there news that we missed? Oh shit! Claimant count change. That was it. Oh no, it's only 4 o'clock right now. Changing the number of people claiming unemployment. Oh, this is like the NFP for GBP JPY. Oh man, this is nice. We might have some volume coming in during at 5 p.m. for this news release here. But do we have anything that push price bullish at this point? Nothing really. This is just price action. Yeah. This could have been a night. Oh shit. Oh man, I was looking at the 1 minute time frame on my terminal. Could have gotten in right here, to be honest. Could have gotten in right here. We'd be up 10 pips by now. Yeah, anyways. Just stick to the... We're just sticking to the 1 hour time frame and the 30 minute time frame. Rejection. Okay, third question. How do you stay up to date with market trends and news and resources do you rely on for information? I think the best answer to that is show up every day. Just show up every day. Show up every day and you'll see how the market changes with your particular pair that you're trading. Especially with gold, JPY or any other pair. If you see something happening right now and you can recognize it and store it in your brain, you could potentially recognize these patterns over and over again, and then you can capitalize on it. See how price rejects resistance, how it does fake outs on resistance and supports. See how candle closes, capitalize on the move on the following candle. That's something you learn by showing up every day. Show up every day, you see how this candle closes, and you capitalize on it. So during Asian session, we took a trade. We took some gold sells right as this candle was closing below this resistance area right over here. So as soon as this candle closed, executed an impulse entry right over here. Our stops up here. We were initially targeting these lows, but as price came into 10 pips, closed majority of our positions, and price just took us back out of break even. So we had a winning Asian session, and now we're trying to see if we have another winning session over here. So basically, this 30-minute candle closes in the next 3 minutes. Really trying to see how this candle closes, to be honest. Okay, there we go. So we have this candle closing in the next 1 minute 45 seconds. So really trying to see how this candle closes for us to potentially capitalize on this. I did say I was going to take buys above 1905, and now we're being presented with an opportunity to take a buy above 1905. Our stop loss is going to be a little bit big, but that is going to be our hard stops. Our mental stops are going to be at around 1906, but we're really trying to see if we can capitalize on this. So we have this candle closing in the next 1 minute. I'm being very, very patient with how this candle closes. If we do take a trade here, I think we're going to be managing this trade on the 30-minute time frame. So, yeah, I'm in, guys. I'm in on this trade. Took a trade right over here on the candle open. So, this is pretty much going to be a 1:1 trade. Stops below the previous 30-minute candle. Really anticipating price to drive bullish at this point. Yeah, this is the 1:1.5 risk board. See Daisy. There we go. And now we wait. Our entry is in 1908.27. So pretty much pushing nicely around 5 pips. Yeah. Anyways, fourth question. Can you share any tips or advice for people who are new to trading and investing? No, don't do it. It's not as easy as you think it is. Well, I think the advice, if I was to give somebody who's starting out into trading, is don't focus on the money. Don't focus on your monetary parts of it. Just focus on getting consistent, and also focus on dealing with your losses. I think if you're gonna deal with the monetary side of trading, if you're gonna deal with focus on how much money you're potentially gonna make on the start of your trading career or investing career, I think that's a pretty rough road to get into. Because then you're gonna learn it. You're gonna learn things the hard way, and I think learning how to lose is more important than learning how to win in this game. So, yeah. So if I were to give any advice, learn how to lose before you learn how to win. Because if you can manage those losses, keep them small. How to manage them, then I think overall in the long run, there's a high chance you could turn out profitable in the long run. And also managing risk. If you're gonna invest long term, that's fine. There's other resources out there that you can look into to manage your investment portfolio. But I'm talking in terms of day trading and investing in these commodities and stocks and whatnot. Yeah, focusing on the monetary side of things is where a lot of people get caught. So my advice: don't focus on the monetary aspect of things. Focus on your strategy, getting your strategy right. Focus on how to execute, and focus on managing your capital. That's it. Fifth question. Can you share any tips on advice for people who are trading and investing? Sorry. What are some of your favorite trading tools or platforms, and how do you use them in your trading process? Well, the platform I use is MT5, so that's that. Trading tools, TradingView for charting. Pretty sure everybody, I'm pretty sure everybody uses that. And Magic Keys. Magic Keys is a game changer. So if you don't know how to use it, or if you're a day trader, I suggest you get your hands on one. Magic Keys is an excellent tool to manage risk. To be honest, the perfect tool to manage risk if you're a day trader or a scalper. And especially if you're trading with like the MetaQuotes terminals, either MT4 or MT5. But I'm pretty sure most if you're gonna choose between MT4 and MT5, just forget MT4. Choose MT5, get Magic Keys on if you're a day trader or scalper, and just get used to there's a software version and a hardware version of Magic Keys. So whichever you can get your hands on, man, game changer with managing risk. So that's one of my favorite tools using. That's one of my favorite tools for trading. If yeah. Otherwise, I don't use any other tools apart from that. Okay, this thing is actually really pushing right now. I'm gonna secure profits at around 10 pips. I really want to make this trade risk-free as soon as possible because that wick to the left is pretty questionable. I'm not gonna count on price to really fill this wick now. Yeah, see what I mean? Okay, so another question, sixth question. How do you manage emotions when trading? And what techniques do you use to stay disciplined and focused? Let's see. How do I manage emotions? I think if you have a plan before your trades are taken, if you stick to those plans, accept the outcome of your trade, whatever the case may be. Like if you put a stop loss somewhere, then accept the fact that, you know, yeah, I think it's very important to accept the fact that you may lose the trade, and you know your stops have to be somewhere that you are comfortable with. So even though my stops are down over here at around 48 pips, I've accepted the fact that I'm comfortable with this stop loss. No matter what the outcome of the trade will be, whether I win or lose this trade, I'm pretty certain for the fact that I am comfortable with price coming down to hit my stop loss over here because I've placed my position sizing accordingly, where I can pretty much manage this drawdown emotionally. So it's just like with any other business ventures, you have to be comfortable with what you're willing to lose. And if your full stops, if you're not comfortable with your full stops, where your full stops area is, then you have to reduce your lot size a little bit. And I have a rule where if my stops are more than 20 pips, then I use a certain lot size. If my stops are 10 pips, 20 pips, I use a certain lot size. And if it's less than 10 pips, I use a certain lot size. And it also depends on the quality of the setups. And all of that is to cater for my for the emotion swings that comes into trading. And the emotions that comes with dealing with losses. So yeah, just to put it simply, accept the outcome of your trade before you've taken the trade. If you plan on taking a trade, know where your stops are, and be prepared to lose. Just be prepared to lose. Winning is easy. Everybody can win. It's so easy to win these days. But I think the important part of trading is learning how to lose. Because if you can lose the right way, then you can always come back tomorrow for a new battle. So that's my pro tip on how to manage my emotions. So we have this 30-minute candle pretty much hovering at our entry point at this point. I was anticipating price to drive bullish, but like I said, we have this rejection candle wick to the left. The previous 30-minute candle wick had a pretty decent rejection wick and a pretty decent size volume too. So because everything is pointing towards the bullish side, I decided to take a trade on buys over here. But this is pretty much a 1:1 risk to reward. So whichever way the trade goes, I'm pretty comfortable with the outcome. Okay, next question. Have you ever experienced significant losses or gains in your trading career? And what did you learn from this experience? Yes. Yes, I have had significant losses in my trading career. Had multiple accounts blown at the beginning stages of my trading career. And the only thing that was in common with all these losses are me overtrading and me over risking. So if I could learn anything from losing, having those massive losses, these accounts blown in the past, is I can know for a fact that in any of those scenarios, I either over risked, which means I stack positions or use a higher lot size than what my account is capable of using, or I overtraded. Overtraded meaning that just staying in the markets for too long, that could significantly mess you up in the long run. So yeah, my advice would be to not overtrade, not over risk. Take 1 or 2 trades per session, and you'll be good. If you come across a trader, if you come across a trader who hasn't had like blown accounts or significantly lost significant amounts of money during the initial stages of trading, man, run away. Run away. Also, with that being said, something that's been lingering on my mind lately, I don't think trading is for. I think trading is a privilege. I think trading is for people who already have money. Um, I don't believe in you coming in and forexing the amount of money, the amount of capital you have, just because you want to be rich now. Trading is really for people with like existing incomes. I mean, it's more suitable for those kind of people. And if you're gonna start getting into trading, I think you have to be. I think you have to find some way to cater for your bills, expenses. If you have family, you really don't want to be blowing your money away with trading. How's the question? Yeah, what did you learn from this? Yeah. So with my experience in trading, I think you have to have money for you to start trading. Not money to trade with, money to cater for your bills outside of trading, your living expenses, your housing expenses, your vehicle. I really think you need to have all those in check before you start getting into, or start even thinking about getting into trading. But if you're still working your way up and you're trying to find some way to sustain yourself, I think you should start with a lesser amount of money. So don't go too heavy if you're going to be starting in this career. Because just like any other business ventures, man, risks are always involved. There's always risks. It's very important to manage those risks. So guys, we're pretty much slowly approaching the 10 pips mark over here. Uh, there we go. That's 10 pips. Guys, just decided to secure profits right over there. 10 pips. Pretty much more my stops to break even. And now we're gonna see if price can come up, make a new high at this point. Yeah, so these were pretty much secure profits. I don't really want to go too hard on this, meaning I really don't want to hold this thing longer than anticipated. Just want to get in, get out, and be on my way. That is great. Amazing, guys. Amazing. Secure profits pretty much done for the session right now. Boom, bakla. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for me, guys. I am done for the session. I have secure profits. Stops have been placed. So we had a winning session during each session, secured some profits. Then we have another winning session right now during another session, secure profits too. We do have some high impact news coming out. Yeah, we actually have some high impact news coming out. So I really want to see how price is going to react of this news. Whether we're going to push bullish or not, I don't know. So easy trade. So just gonna do a quick little trading recap on how we secure profits during London session. So basically, we had price significantly pushing bearish during Asian session. We had a support level that formed over here. We had price breaking below the support level. And then during all of this, I was out of the charts. When I came back to the charts, we had this 30-minute candle close bullish. This 30-minute candle close bullish, creating some sort of resistance down over here at 1901,600. Now, when price closed bullish, I was like, okay, we have clean traffic below 1901,600 and we have clean traffic above 1905 area. So if I was to take a trade and take any trade during London session, I was to wait for either price to come up above 1905 or wait, let me start again. Let me start again. Let me start again. Bomba claw. Oopsie daisy. Okay, just a little trading recap on how. Wait a minute. How the hell is this coming back down here? 700. Okay, testing 1 2 3. Okay, so just a little trading recap on how this trade was taken, how and why how we secure profits during London session. So basically, when we came to the charts, we identified this. When we came to the charts, this 30-minute candle was formed at this point, and like we identified the price was coming back, trading back in this range. And as soon as it closed bullish, we identified our most recent resistance on the 30-minute time frame at 1904.50 or 1905 actually, right here where the white line is. And we also had, that's where our resistance was, and we also had our support level at 1901.60, which is right over here. So we identified that we had clean traffic above 1905, which is here as you can see. And then looking to the bottom, we also had clean traffic coming down below this resistance area over here, 1901.60, all the way down over here. So these ranges were pretty much a lot more than 40 pips big. So I was thinking to myself, what are the chances I could potentially catch like 10, 15 pips out of these ranges? So this is where we identify potential sells and potential buys. Now keep in mind, these are potential trading areas. Now as soon as price broke above this resistance area over here, we patiently waited for this resistance, this candle to close. And then as soon as the 30-minute candle closed over here, executed a buy on the candle open, had our stops below the previous candle, had a potential TP on the highs over here. Price came up, secure profits, put the money in our pocket, and call it a session. So that's pretty much it. It's very important to secure profits with gold because the chances of price going 10 pips in your direction, no matter where your stops are, highly likely. So when you see the money, you grab the money, you put it in your pocket, and you call it a session. So cheers guys, pretty much done for the session. I will definitely be on for CPI tonight, so I'll catch you guys then. Cheers guys. Amazing session.